Here we are again. Uh, this is a segment on security deposit and the necessity of a security deposit for tenants, and why I believe that I'm above the security deposit because uh, I'm fixing things as they arise here at the house. And here we have a storm window that has deteriorated over time, and I put one coat of epoxy on it, and now I'm going to mix another coat of epoxy and hopefully be able to bring this level. And this is a perverse and wicked generation where good is no longer good and evil is good. Good is no longer good, and evil is good. And what an evil. Well, that's okay. Left hand, right? So this is interesting. I always wanted to learn how to work with epoxy. And so we have the epoxy, and then we have the hardener. And that's what they look like, even to me. And that's what matters, is what is even, and that's more hardener, so that's even better. That's even better. So. And so, how do you quantify a security deposit? How do you quantify sweat equity? How do you quantify, uh, what's right, what's wrong? The thing is that there is nothing but a perverse generation where everything is, right in everyone's eyes. And so, if God guides our steps, then it's always better that way. And so now we have pretty much equal parts hardener and resin. And now we get to stir. I hear that you have to mix this a real long time for it to get its most effectiveness. So actually I'm mixing in little circles. I've already done it 50 times. It's not easy to make 10. Like, that's 10 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I suppose if after you do this about 300 times, it's relatively mixed, And epoxy is a beautiful thing. Epoxy is one of the most lovely things that I will ever work with in my life. And so I'm taking this broken down, beat up window, and I'm going to give it a fresh start, as they say. And so, uh, yep. So that's almost a half a cup. And so now we have this just to be completely submerged correctly. That's what all that needs to happen, is that this just needs to be brought to fruition, as they say. Yep. So how do you quantify, taking a broken window, putting 2 coats of epoxy on it, painting it, taking the window to the hardware store to get it fixed, and making it into $100 window? And who's to tell what makes a window, uh, better? What makes a window better? And so the thing is here we have this moment where we're going to bring all of this beauty to the test, as they say, the beauty to the test. And so now we let it dry overnight, and see what this does. Have it dry overnight. See what it does. All right. I hope that someone can see that this is the highest quality of vandalism that somebody can do for someone else, and that this vandalism is a really beautiful vandalism. And so we're going to see if I can get, I don't have a torch. I'm going to try to make one. Well, I have a torch, but it's broken. Yeah, so that doesn't work very well. Yeah, it doesn't even have the, I don't even understand how this doesn't work. It's got all this fluid in it, and it only takes like a certain pressure to work. Yeah, see, it doesn't work for a long time at all. Unbelievable. Yeah. There's something wrong with the internal mechanism. It's not stationary anymore. And that controls the flame to some degree. Doesn't work. Nonetheless, I got a lot of bubbles, I guess. Ouch. Burned my finger, if anything. Ouch. Wow. That ain't fun at all. That is not fun at all. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. Nonetheless, it's an outside window, and this is what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. That plane, complete. And so hopefully it's going to dry real pretty. And we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. And so, how do you quantify, fixing up something from scratch and giving it more of a life than when it was alive? What is that worth? Hopefully more than a bag of beans.